Hey guys, good afternoon. Welcome to Just an Average Trader. First video here on the channel and first video I've pretty much ever made actually. So bear with me for the first couple of videos guys here until I get this going. There may be some technical difficulties at the start, but yeah, hopefully we should get it going pretty soon. Just a bit about me. I've been trading for about 18 months now. Trade mostly Forex. I use IC Markets as my broker. They're an Australian broker. They offer pretty good leverage. Mostly I trade Forex. I do trade the odd index fund. I trade a little bit of oil, a little bit of gold and silver sometimes. But mostly I just stick to Forex. I like Forex. It suits my trading strategy. It suits my style. I like the way the markets are open 24 hours a day so you can get in and get out. Those kind of things. But yeah, I started trading around 18 months ago. As I said, I think I opened this account in November or December 2018. I started off with a few $1,000s in the account, and basically from day one to month 4, I went into drawdown. It wasn't a fantastic start, let's say. I mean, lost a little bit of money at the beginning. Probably I would say my strategy was a little bit off. I was a little bit too impulsive, a little bit too keen, and I probably just lacked a little bit of experience in the market. But thankfully, around about 4 months into it, I hit a kind of a plateau, and it's been good since. We've been on the upswing ever since, and we've made all our money back. We've made the drawdown back. We're making profits now. So things are looking good, and I thought it would be a good time now to set up a video, a channel here on YouTube to maybe document a little bit of my trading going forward, seeing how I'm progressing, and maybe just share that with you guys, share my ideas, share my analysis, get a little bit of feedback off you guys, and just see where it goes. So I want to start off by saying as I said, I'm not a pro trader, guys. I'm not selling anything. I'm not offering any services here. I'm not trying to promote anybody or anything. As I said, it's just a video, just a channel just to document my own trading. I don't know everything. I only know what I know. I'm still learning. I'm still improving my trading. So I may make mistakes. I may get things wrong. The stuff I say in my videos may not be 100% accurate. I'm sure you guys will tell me what I've done wrong in the comments below, but you know, as I said, guys, it's all a learning experience, and so what I plan to do with the channel, guys, is I want to post a couple of videos a week, maybe 3-4 videos a week. Post a video of my analysis, what I plan to do for the week ahead, and then I'll post the trades that I take, and then I'll post the trades that I'm in and how I'm managing them and the progress of the trade as we go forward. And hopefully you guys will enjoy watching me either make money or get burned to shreds. So that's the plan. So without any further ado, we'll just move on to the week ahead. So what I'm looking at this week is, hopefully, fingers crossed, I'm not sure if it's going to happen because it hasn't happened for the last few weeks, but I'm hoping for a little bit of risk-off sentiment in the market. I know what you're saying, Friday's jobs numbers were incredible, but I'm not sure I really buy it. It seems strange to me that, you know, for weeks and weeks and weeks, every Thursday with the unemployment numbers that have been coming out, the initial jobless claims numbers have been coming out every Thursday. We've had a couple of million people every week filing for unemployment claims. I think over April and May it must have been close to 40 million people. And then they're saying on Friday that they added 2.5 million jobs to the market last month. I don't know how it happened, but anyway, economists were really wrong on this one. They were predicting 19% unemployment. The rate has been given as 13.3%. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but nonetheless, the market rallied like crazy about it on Friday. We've had this huge risk rally that's been running for a couple of weeks now. I'm not sure it's warranted. I understand where it comes from. I know the Fed has basically come out and said, we're going to backstop the market. We're going to backstop everybody. We're going to print money until the dollar is worthless or the economy is fixed, one or the other. And everybody's just jumped on the Fed have our back bandwagon. And look, I get it. The dollars are printed. There's $3 trillion now been printed since the COVID-19 crisis started, and that money's got to go somewhere. It's finding its way into the stock market, it appears. So we've seen here on Friday, just looking at the stock market. So S&P 500, huge rally back off the lows here. I mean, I don't think anybody really thought we were going to just ping this low once and go straight to all-time highs, but hey, it seems to be happening. Just going on to the daily chart here, we had the January 2020 lows over here at around 3,200 just over, and we pinged that number on Friday and backed off a little bit off it, but still closing just under 3,200. Dow Jones up above 27,000 again. Where's my chart for that? There it is there. And of course the one that everybody's talking about, the NASDAQ back at all-time highs again. Unbelievable stuff. I mean, I don't understand this, how we're back at all-time highs here. It seems like a complete bubble to me, but hey, I've been offside on this for a while now, so I guess it's just me who's wrong. Anyway, I think, for me, I'm a little bit of a contrarian trader. I like to trade counter trend, and especially at the moment, I just don't buy any of this rally. I mean, you've got to look at everything that's going on, take it into context. I mean, we still have this COVID pandemic. The numbers are still going up globally. America's numbers are creeping up again a little bit. I'm not sure how that's going to play forward. We've got China tensions, trade war tensions. We have unemployment. We have riots. We have civil unrest. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. So for me, guys, I'm still a bear. I'm still not sold on this rally. I don't think it's going to last forever. And if it does, I don't really care anyway. I just wanted to trade a pullback and I'll be happy anyway. So for the week ahead, I'm looking at, in terms of Forex, I'm looking at the Australian dollar. In terms of the dollar, actually we just cover that first. So the dollar index, the dollar has been very weak lately. We had the huge rally in the dollar in March when the initial panic happened and the stock market tanked. Of course, everybody wants to rush into the dollar when times are turbulent. And there's other reasons for this rally as well, such as the swap lines and how those work with, demand for dollars offshore causes a huge premium in the dollar. So a couple of factors caused this huge rally. We've come all the way back down now. On Friday, we touched the 78.6 fib from that move up, and we actually bounced off it here. It was the first kind of real significant bounce that we've seen in this move down in the last, what have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah, sort of 2 weeks-ish. So I'll be looking to see how this plays out. I would like to see a little bit of strength in the dollar. I would like to see at least a retest up here around 90, 98, 99, somewhere around this area before, even if it wants to continue back down. But I definitely want to see some strength in the dollar in the coming week. I'm hoping that Jerome Powell himself is going to provide that for me, because let's see, we have coming up this week on Wednesday, we have the federal funds rate and we have the FOMC press conference afterwards. I'm hoping that, look, I could be wrong here, but I'm hoping he's going to pour a little bit of cold water on the market here this week. Maybe he might mention a little bit of a reduction in the amount of bond buying that they're doing or something to that effect. But we'll have to wait and see. Oh yeah, I meant to mention this as well. This was a article I found on CNBC, which was published after the market close on Friday. It says, here's why the real unemployment rate may be higher than reported. The agency admitted the real unemployment rate is likely exceeds 16%. That's due to an error in how furloughed workers were treated in the data sample. April's unemployment rate would have been nearly 20% absent that same error. So there is a bit of a statistical anomaly, I think, going on here with the jobs numbers. I'm not sure how the market's going to take that on Monday, whether they'll even acknowledge it, I don't know. But, you know, it's possible. It's possible. So for me, in terms of Forex, the Forex market, which pairs we're going to be looking at for the week ahead, I'm going to be focusing on the Australian dollar this week. I like the dollar, the Australian dollar as a short trade. I think we've run into some pretty strong technical resistance on Friday there. We can see up around this 70 level here. We've have, you know, if we just look across here, how many times we've tagged this area over the past couple of years. 70 is a big area. Overhead, we have this trend line here. This is a weekly trend. It's actually up around 72 at the moment. But, you know, there is a possibility that we eventually get up around this area. I don't think it's going to happen this week. I don't see that. I do think if we do go higher, I think we go higher through a lower number first. But, you know, with the way the rally has happened so far, you know, I don't want to rule out anything. So, you know, it is possible. But, you know, a lot of the style of trading that I do is based on mean reversion, standard deviation style trading. So I think that this market is ripe for a pullback at the moment. We're quite extended up here. We're about 300 pips away from the daily mean right now, which is at about 66.2, around this area here at the moment. So yeah, what I'll do is when the market opens tonight, I'm going to have a look and see what the price action is like initially. I'll probably enter if things look okay. The way I trade is positional style trading, so I don't really take one position with one stop loss and then wait for the market to move or hit my stop. I kind of like to build a position. So because I trade counter trend most of the time, so what I'll do is I'll open a position here. If we go higher, I'll open another position up higher, and so on and so forth. Obviously, managing my risk is very important when you do that. So generally, my starting positions are quite small relative to my account size, just in case we do get a significant move against me. So I'll show you more about that as we go along. I don't want to get too detailed today, but essentially, yeah, I'm looking for a move back down to around this area. 66 would be 65, 66, around this area. If it wants to go higher from there, whatever, I don't care. I just want this move back down, and then we'll see. So yeah, so that's the plan going forward. The dollar CAD is also an interesting pair for me. It's quite extended as well. We did get some interesting news about OPEC over the weekend. They've decided to extend their reduction in oil production for I think an additional month. So we may see a little bit more upside in the oil market, but I do feel like the dollar CAD has a little bit of room to move north over the coming week, especially if we see that dollar strength coming in. Back on the Aussie dollar, I might play this as just a pure Aussie dollar move, or I am interested in the Euro Aussie. I do like the Euro Aussie long, so that's an Aussie short, Euro long trade. I think the Euro, the ECB, I think people were quite happy with what the ECB put out on Thursday. They increased their stimulus by 100 billion more than I think the market was expecting. And they've essentially again said that they will do everything they can to support the European markets. So I think people liked what the ECB had to say. I think there is a little bit of room for the euro to move further north of where it is now. So this could be an interesting trade, because if we get the euro strength and we get the Aussie weakness at the same time, we have legs here for quite a big trade actually. So I'll be looking at this one tonight as well, and I may take this over the Aussie dollar itself. But yeah, we'll talk about it later on when the market's open. Other than that, I don't see a huge amount of other trades that I'm interested in at the moment. We'll see how the week plays out. But yeah, so that's basically it. That's my first update for the week ahead. I'll come back tomorrow with another video, or maybe Tuesday. I'll show you the trades that I'm in. I'll show you the trades that I've taken, if I've closed any by that point, and we'll see how we're going. So thanks for watching my first video, and please, if you liked it, drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and share it with anybody you think would appreciate it. Thanks very much.